So a lot of people have taken up running recently, and I just wanted to go over the importance of why you need to do some mobility warm-up drills before you go out for a run. So doing a good dynamic warm-up will prepare your body for the run that you're about to take. It's going to increase your range of motion in your joints, and it's going to activate your muscles. This in turn reduces the risk of injury. So these warm-ups will also, they'll increase your heartbeat, they'll increase your core temperature, and they'll increase your breathing rate. And all of that really helps you to then go out and do your run. So another thing to add in is some balance work and coordination work, because that's really going to work on your proprioception and your coordination and balance, and that's going to help you go out and do your run in a much better form. So I'm going to talk you through a few mobility exercises that I'd recommend you do before you go for your run. So first of all, we're going to warm up the ankle muscles, so everything here. So take a seat, bend one knee, pop your arm under and grab your bicep here. And then with this hand, grab your shoulder. So that locks that knee in. And then all you're going to do is you're going to roll your ankles. So try to make sure everything's coming from the ankle rather than the knee or the shin, and make sure it's all your ankle. Relax the toes and then roll back the other way. And then we're just going to do some pointing and then bring it back. Point. And then we're going to move the shins. So for this next one, you want to keep the ankle as still as possible, and we're going to move the shins. So really lock that knee in and move the shin from side to side. So it's really getting some mobility in your knee here. And then we're going to stretch these hamstrings. So again, keeping this position. Bring your leg up, just so you feel that stretch in your hamstring, and down. Just do that a couple of times, and then switch legs and repeat everything on the other side. So now we're going to come down onto the floor. So lie down, hug your knees into your chest. If you want, you can just do a bit of rocking just to kind of massage out the lower back. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep hold of the left knee and we're going to bring the right leg down. So just hold that stretch for a second and then come over and bring this knee in front. So stretch forward, and then you're just going to take this top arm and you're going to just slowly bring it up, stretching out like so, before coming back up into the middle, and then doing exactly the same on the other leg. So now we're going to mobilize and activate your glutes. So again, come down onto the floor. What you're going to do is you're going to tilt your pelvis up as you press up, and then you're going to slowly come back down and create a gap here. So then tilt again, push up, before slowly coming back down with the tilt the other way. I'll just show you, I'll just move my arm out of the way just so you can see. Like so. And then we're going to do a glute bridge march. So what you're going to do is you're going to do that tilt, push up, and then you're just going to take one leg up and second leg up. Make sure you're keeping that tilt on your glutes the whole time. Like so. Now, if you want to activate your hamstrings a little bit more, you can come up onto your heels. So again, make sure you've got that tilt. So squeeze your bum in and march up. Slowly coming back down. Like so. So that's really going to kind of activate your glutes ready for your run. So now we're going to kind of open up these hips. So you can do this standing, but I'm going to show you on all fours. So come down onto all fours. So the whole time you need to make sure your back is nice and flat. And all you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg up, you're going to bring it out to the side, and then kind of round and down. So out, round and down. So keep your hips as stable and your back as flat as you can as you do so. And just really think about circling those hips and warming those up before you go onto the other side. So now we're going to mobilize your shoulders. So take one hand and hold your ribs just here so you can make sure that your ribs are always down. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure your ribs are down, and then you're going to bring your arm up really slowly all the way around like so. So the idea of holding onto your ribs is to make sure that you're not kind of using your body and your ribs are coming up to do so, because you want it all coming from your shoulders. So again, just hold on, ribs down, slowly move your shoulders all the way around, like so. Before we reverse to do it the other way. That's really going to mobilize those shoulders and get those shoulders all warmed up ready for your run. So this move is going to work on that coordination and balance that I mentioned earlier. So take one knee and hug it up into your chest. And now as you bring it back down, you're going to go back into a lunge position. Bring your arms out and link them together. Bring them back and then lean across before coming back up and hugging it back in. Then for the other leg, so take it up, hug it to your chest, come back into a lunge, bring your arms up and stretch over before coming back up and hugging it in again. So lastly, we're just going to mobilize those calf muscles by doing a calf raise. So all you need to do is using those calves, so really think about those calves, squeeze up and then come back down. You could also do single legs, which helps with the balance and the coordination, like so. So there you go, that is a great dynamic warm-up routine just to do for 5 or 10 minutes before you go out for your run. So just to recap, the reasons that you're doing these exercises are to increase your range of movement in your joints, activate your muscles, raise your heartbeat, raise your core temperature, and raising your breathing rate so that you can go out, you can do your run with a great form and prevent those injuries. So have a good run. Bye.